It's a proven method. That's why the banks and places take properties to auction. You think about it, they're obligated as a lending institution that if something goes wrong, they've got to try and get the highest price possible for that property so that it digs them out of the hole as much as possible, right? And that's why they use auction as a method of sale, because it is statistically proven as the process to get the highest possible price in the shortest period of time. It takes away I guess the smoke and mirrors that real estate has the perception of. The smoke and mirrors that is there in respect to, well, who else am I competing against? Is there another offer involved? And I hear it every single day. You know, I deal with, you know, thousands of agents across the globe for Harcourts with the auction process, but also still speaking to them about traditional real estate as well. And it's funny how, you know, the smoke and mirrors is played with people in a traditional sense, whereas auction, you can't. Physically cannot, because there's a room of people, you're all competing against each other, you know exactly what someone else is willing to pay. So that transparency is a word that will be used a lot when it comes to the auction process. The best way to think about the process is like the 25th of December. Okay, it's like Christmas. You know, Christmas is a frantic time of year for everybody involved based on the fact that, you know, there's a date on when something's going to happen. It's the same principle with the sale of a property. It helps with the consumer, okay, based on the fact that we all procrastinate when it comes to a decision. You know, we all procrastinate when it comes to a decision of the magnitude of buying real estate. And, you know, we can obviously be empathetic about that. However, you know, with an auction platform, it allows you to do your due diligence, but it also allows you to make a decision. To stop being as indecisive, yes or no, rather than a maybe, and then regret the decision that you didn't turn up or you didn't come along or whatever it may be. The other significant difference with an auction process is that we do all the due diligence up front, being a home inspection, all the disclosures, everything that would typically happen once you're in escrow and purchased, okay? We're doing that up front so that you know exactly what the product is, okay, before you make that decision of the magnitude that we understand real estate is. Okay, so again, that level of transparency is the most important part for us. Rather than going into escrow, then trying to figure out whether or not it's the right home. Okay, I think that not only does that play roller coasters or play ups and downs with, you know, the sellers, but it also does on a consumer point of view as well, is that you thought you were moving somewhere, you've already the kids have picked out bedrooms, you know what schools they're going to, you know, you found the house and then you find that there's problems in it, or you find something's wrong or whatever it may be. At least with the auction, you already know about it before you've fully committed to that home. And that's something that I think is a big value proposition with the process itself. Anyone, appraiser, real estate agent, friend, family, even yourself as the owner, we can all have opinions of value, but unless we're willing to write a check then and there to buy that home, our opinion does not count. That's where the auction finds value in the marketplace, gives that education to the seller, and allows them to make an educated and informed decision that they're not forced to make because they're still in complete control. They can say yes and they can say no. You know, at the end of the day, it comes back down to evidence for everybody. Evidence always defeats disbelief, and that's what auction provides us, is the evidence for a buyer to know what a property's worth and know what the market's willing to pay and the interest that we have in a transparent arena. And a seller is getting more people through the front door, getting more offers, getting more feedback so that they can make a decision to see whether or not their expectations are above market or under market, so that they don't overprice or undersell their property.